I always believed that a little bit of planning could solve just about any problem, but nothing prepared me for the curveball this particular Tuesday morning threw my way. I woke up ready to start my day only to find my wallet completely empty. Not a single coin. My bank app confirmed the grim reality. Zero balance until payday. Just like that, I was thrown into an impromptu challenge, surviving a full day in the city with absolutely no money. The first test came almost immediately. My usual routine involves a stop at the little cafe on the corner for a latte and a croissant. The familiar aroma seemed to call out to me as I passed a siren song of caffeine and buttery pastry. But today, I had to resist. Instead, I headed back to my kitchen, a place I usually only visit for quick meals. I scrounged through the cupboards and found some rolled oats, a slightly bruised banana, and a forgotten jar of honey. It wasn't my fancy cafe breakfast, but as I sat down to eat, I realized it was warm, filling, and most importantly, completely free. The next hurdle was my commute. My transit pass had expired yesterday, so I dusted off my old bicycle, pumped up the tires, and set off. The ride was surprisingly refreshing, a burst of morning air and exercise that woke me up more than any coffee could have. As the afternoon rolled around, my stomach started to rumble, reminding me of my lunch plans that were now impossible. My friends were meeting at a new taco place downtown, and the temptation to just ask someone to spot me was strong. I knew, however, that would be cheating the spirit of the challenge. I politely declined their invitation and instead found a different kind of sanctuary, the public library. I spent an hour wandering through aisles of books. The quiet hum of the building, a welcome escape from the bustling, consumer-driven world outside. When hunger truly set in, I cycled back home where yesterday's leftover pasta awaited me. It might not have been exciting, but it was sustenance, and at that moment it tasted like a feast. For the evening, my usual wind-down might involve ordering takeout or going to a movie. With those options off the table, I was forced to get creative. I decided to tackle a recipe I had saved months ago, one that used only basic pantry staples, flour, lentils, and some spices. The process of cooking from scratch was slow and deliberate, a mindful activity that helped me unwind. I kneaded dough for flatbreads and watched the lentil stew simmer on the stove. Later, with my simple but satisfying dinner finished, I skipped the endless scrolling on streaming services. Instead, I picked up a novel that had been sitting on my nightstand for ages, its spine still unbroken. I lost myself in its pages, the world of the story more captivating than any screen. As I got ready for bed, reflecting on the day, a sense of accomplishment washed over me. It had been challenging, filled with moments of craving and temptation. Yet it was also incredibly liberating. I had survived, and even thrived, without spending a single cent. The experience taught me a valuable lesson about my own habits and the pervasive nature of consumerism. I realized how much of my daily happiness was tied to small, often mindless, purchases. Stripped of that ability, I discovered a different kind of joy, one found in resourcefulness, in simple pleasures, and in the quiet satisfaction of self-sufficiency. This unexpected challenge, born from an empty wallet, had filled my day with something far more valuable than money could ever buy.